With the snow and then the warm up, some dangerous conditions in the mountains tonight. The Colorado Avalanche Information Center recorded more than 400 avalanches in the last week here. One yesterday above Berthoud Pass took the life of an avid outdoorsman. This is the second avalanche-related death in the last few days after a woman was killed near Silverton on Thursday. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon spoke with one of Nathan Ginn's close friends tonight.
Look at that smile. I mean, that just drew you into him, right?
A smile that found a way to surf.
Watch him jump onto this thing, watch.
In a landlocked state.
I turned him on to river surfing, and he turned me on to Powsurfing.
This is Dave Reardon.
The snow skate will turn a green run into a blue run into a black run, and a black run into sheer terror. Nathan was good at all those.
Who explained what Powsurfing is and who Nathan Ginn was.
And that's ultimately what took his life, was the Powsurfing when he was up in Berthoud Pass yesterday. We're, celebrating his life today, and crying about it too.
Reardon knew Ginn for almost a decade and wrote an article on Sunday about what happened to Ginn, a husband, father, and brother, along with an elementary school art teacher.
What was that like for you to have to write that?
It was sad, and so it was like, I had to write it. His wife actually asked me to write something to the community to say he died doing what he loved to do.
February is often the most dangerous month in Colorado when it comes to avalanches.
So far, 3 people in Colorado have lost their lives in avalanches. It's hard to talk about these events and give them the magnitude that they deserve.
Ethan Green is the director of the Colorado Avalanche Information Center, who says it appears the avalanche on Berthoud Pass Saturday was triggered by Ginn, at a time when the likelihood of an avalanche fell right in the middle of the forecast.
So those middle categories are the most dangerous categories for backcountry recreationalists.
He had his AV1 training. He knew what he was doing. He had set his risk tolerance based on his life situation. And that risk tolerance may be higher than, say, somebody else.
A man who died doing what he loved.
Look at that smile.
And a man.
That's what I'm going to miss the most.
Who will be remembered when others do what they love. Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
He did have a great smile. And over the last decade, Colorado's averaged 6 avalanche-related deaths per year. And as Colette mentioned, we've had 3 already so far this year.